Rock climbing takes strength, breakdancing takes rhythm. This next sport, it takes guts. That's right, we're talking skateboarding.
Invented in California during the 1940s, skateboarding continues to grow in popularity. But if you ask any skater,
And the culture and like the people within it definitely drew me in more. And I mean, like the sensation of landing a trick is literally like nothing else I've ever experienced. It's amazing.
All right, so if you think you're ready to pick up a skateboard, well, you'll definitely want to start with the basics. I know I'm going to be starting with the basics, and for me, that's definitely safety first. So we're going to get the helmet on. And what do we do to start?
First off, you just got to get comfortable with your board. Getting comfortable with your board is the most important thing. So I would start with just pushing. So
right.
Whatever foot you feel comfortable being in front, put it in front.
I think that's going to be my right foot. So
Same.
I'm already uncomfortable. Okay.
Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. So if you want to do that, go for that.
No, definitely not. It's
Definitely left?
the left.
Okay,
It's
awesome.
definitely the left foot.
All right. So then you're just going to push off of your back foot and bring it right onto the back of your board. Perfect. He's a natural. Next would probably be going down some smaller ramps. You can use what you learned last time with the starting with your front foot and pushing off. Definitely want to bend your knees and try to stay as parallel to the ramp as you can. So just push off and then let yourself glide down.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
So we did the small ramp. Once you start to feel comfortable on that, how do you start to step it up a little bit more?
So something really important with learning how to ride skateboards and ride ramps is dropping in. So
Okay.
after you get comfortable with some smaller ramps, it would be, time to start learning how to drop in. So,
All right, so just what does dropping in mean?
So dropping in is when you put your tail on the end of a ramp, and then that's kind of your starting point for whatever you're trying to do.
Okay.
So if you're trying to go here and get over there, dropping in is a great way to do that so that you can start from a stop and then keep going.
It makes it look so easy. Here's a great question.
Yeah.
How do you stop?
Definitely a good way to stop when you're like starting is either like toe dragging or heel dragging. So that's when you put like the back of your foot down or keep your foot on the board and just put your toe down. That
Okay.
way it slows you down.
Okay.
If you're not going too fast, you could just jump off if you
Okay.
wanted to. Or you could tail skid. So that's when you put the back of your board up and kind of drag your tail along the ground, which will also slow you down. Key with dropping in is to fully put your wheels down on that ramp. So
Okay.
a lot of people when they start to drop in, they get hesitant and then they kind of lean back a bit and then you just fly back. So what you really want to do is be comfortable standing here with your leg on the front of the board and then push yourself forward before you even go in.
Okay.
And then after you've leaned forward, you just press your bottom foot down. So you're leaning forward and then commit into that ramp. You're basically putting all your weight on your back foot to stay comfortable while you're up here. And then lean all your body weight forward and then slam down that front foot. So you want to keep it sideways so that when you go in, you have the control.
Okay.
When you're leaning forward, drop in. And remember to keep your legs bent.
I'm here. All right. Say a prayer.
Ah! Dude, that was so good.
All right, so your first attempt might not always go great, but the important thing is that this is stuff that takes practice. So I guess I'll try it again.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna move fast at this.
Yeah, you got it. Front foot up, lean your weight down, and then you got it. Just commit. Yeah! Put foot on, slam it down.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah!
So we've learned some of the fundamentals, but we're ready to do tricks, right? And this is definitely one that you need to know if you're gonna get started. So what's the most basic way that we can start learning tricks?
Yeah, so definitely the most basic trick would probably be the ollie. Yeah. So that's just jumping up into the air. How that works, you're popping your tail of your board into the air and then sliding your foot so that it catches the front and brings it right up. And all of that is done after your jump. So you're bending down and then as you jump, you pop, slide, and it comes up.
All right, we got Simon with us to show us how it's done. So Simon, what you got?
Well, like Haddon said, it's really just do 3 simple steps. Pop, slide your foot, and jump. And then that's basically it.
Cool. Cool, basically it. How do you keep from getting scared when you're trying to get this board off the ground?
First step, I would say, is like going through those motions without actually going through the motion.
Okay.
So step on that board like you did before.
Oh, so like
with
actually
the front,
just on
with
it.
the front
Okay.
foot on, and then you want to practice a pop. So you put your foot on the tail,
Okay.
and then you try to just like lift it back. Yeah, it's hard when you're going backwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you would just slide your foot.
this foot.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Start to bend your knees on the way down and jump. Even that will just get you out of the air.
All right.
Sliding your foot will really
That's what
elevate it.
gives it the arc, right? So.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, I have plenty of practicing left to do, so I'm gonna get to that.
Skateboarding is intense and requires balance, coordination, confidence, and of course, practice.
It's a long process, but it's one that's definitely worth all of the work that you have to put in.
There are two types of Olympic skateboarding. Street skating is designed like a city. Skateboarders grind down rails and hit smaller jumps and ledges in combination with other tricks. Park skating is more about style, combining big moves together to wow the judges. But as Haddon points out,
You're gonna see a lot of big tricks and you're gonna see a lot of little tricks, and the difference between those is hard to tell.
if you're sitting at home wondering how you can start skateboarding, Haddon says the best thing to do is jump right in.
It really is a loving community and everyone wants everyone else to be skateboarding.
To watch skateboarding and other highlights from the Tokyo Olympics, head to NBCConnecticut.com or check out the Olympic section on Peacock.